of Nigerian business disputes could be resolved without actually going to court. Yes, a lot of business owners, waste time, a number of years, and money. A lot of millions go into litigation, which is actually avoidable. And today, I will share 3 proven dispute resolution strategies used by smart CEOs to, avoid going to court. So let's go. And the first one would be the negotiation tactics. Sometimes all you need to do is just to sit with the other party, sit down and listen. Sometimes when we have disputes like that, sometimes when we have differences with business partners, you don't want to sit down with the person, you don't want to listen to the person. But this is actually where to start from. You need to sit down with the other party, negotiate the terms, and see if any of you can, shift grounds. There would be grounds to shift. There would be concessions to make, which is very important for in resolving the disputes. All you need could just be to sit down with the other party and listen and see how the 2 parties can come into an amicable resolution. And the second one would be mediation, of course, where you get a neutral party. That neutral party could be a lawyer, a mediator, and that would, mediate between the 2 parties and see what exactly the issue is. Now, the reason why you need a mediator is just someone who is neutral, that can see from another angle, another perspective. Now, it's not like the person would actually tell you what to do and what decision to make, but it's for the person to, facilitate a compromise. It's actually cheaper and faster. Instead of spending like 3 to 5 years on a prolonged court case and spending between 5 million to 50 million on litigation, you can get it cheaper. It's cheaper, it's faster. And for mediation, I tell you, you may get from 500,000 to 5 million. I mean, if you're spending 50 million on litigation, if you put that money, revert it back into your business, you would know what the output would be. So it's cheaper and it's faster than court. And we use mediation works in the cases of contract breaches, partnerships fallout, landlord-tenant disputes, and what have you. So it's very important. And I would recommend you can use a licensed mediator, or there's also a body in Lagos State, which is the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse. Cases are being referred to them from court, or you can actually walk in and state your matter. And the process cases 70% faster than regular courts. Yes, I know because because I'm a lawyer, so I know. And then the third would be looking at the arbitration clause before actually signing a contract. There are some clauses that has to be in the arbitration in the contract before you even sign. You have to check, and that is why it's important to get a lawyer to review the contract before you sign. It's very important, because if some clauses are actually missing, it will take a long time. You have to go a long way before that contract is enforceable. So from the word go, before you even go into that agreement, before you partner with someone, before you go into business with that company, you need to talk to your lawyer. So you'll be saving yourself a whole lot of trouble at the end of the day. Like I mentioned the other time, mediation may, it's cost effective, and the fact is that it's not the process is not as long as the regular court. Mediation may not last up to, depending on the kind of dispute, it may not even last up to 2 sessions. It may not last up to 3 months. Between 3 and 6 months, you're done. Whereas the regular court will take up to 3 to 5 years, and then which is so long. So I want to plus that before even going to court, there are ways which I've mentioned earlier that can help in resolving disputes, which you can explore. And then when you see that the case is so complex, you've tried other ways, mediation, and you've had consultation with, you've sat down with the other party, and the dispute could not be resolved. That is when you need to go to court. Then the court would take its proper course. Now, if you need further clarification, I would like you to book a free consultation session by writing peace in the comment section. And there is also a gift for everyone who would, there is a cheat sheet, which is the free dispute resolution checklist for everyone on this call. To get that, just DM peace. Now for the consultation session, DM consultation. Then our team will get back to you. For the free checkbook or checklist, the dispute resolution cheat, it's free. It's just for you to know what the questions to ask when you're trying to resolve your dispute with your partners in business, and it's completely free. So just comment peace and we'll send it to you. So thanks for watching. Till some other time.